What's up guys, Nick here back with another review video, and this time I'm looking at the JBL Charge 3 Bluetooth speaker. It retails for $149.99. This thing's packed with features, so let's get right into it and unbox this guy. I love the packaging. It's designed like a hard book cover. The artwork inside is nice too. They did a great job with this. It feels like you're opening a premium device right off the bat. This top piece is made up of a dense foam. A nice touch. Over here we have the accessories, a wall charger and a USB cable. I love the orange, a nice change from every white charger I have throughout my house. And finally, the speaker itself. This feels hefty and solid. My immediate first impression is how well made it feels. The entire body is a mix of this hard durable fabric and a hard rubber. On each end you'll find the passive radiators with the JBL logo. On the top we've got the Bluetooth pairing button, volume controls, the play pause button, power button, and the JBL Connect button. This button allows you to connect multiple JBL Connect compatible devices together so you can have multiple speakers all playing in sync. The buttons have a very satisfying click and feel really nice. On the bottom you'll find LED indicators which show you how much battery life you have remaining and also the charging status when plugged in. Around back, hidden behind this rubber door, is an auxiliary input and two USB ports. One to charge the speaker and the other is to charge your phone or tablet. So this thing is packing a rechargeable lithium-ion 6000 milliamp hour battery that provides 20 hours of playback and can also charge your playback device. A nice feature if you have to take this on a day trip or vacation where you might not have access to an outlet. It'll take a full charge in just 4.5 hours. You can orient the speaker horizontally or stand it up vertically. One thing to point out is that the drivers are forward-facing only, so the sound is not 360 degrees. So if standing it on its side, you'll have to make sure to point the JBL logo in your listening direction. So the next killer feature of the Charge 3 is its waterproof design. So this speaker is not only splash resistant, it can be totally submerged in water. It's IPX7 certified, which means that it could be fully immersed in water, up to 1 meter deep, for 30 minutes. I was cringing as I tested this, but sure enough it works. It even floats, so this speaker would be at home next to a pool or on a boat. And if it were to tip over the edge, it wouldn't sink to the bottom of the lake. This thing's definitely intended to be used outdoors. Pairing the device couldn't be any easier. Just tap the Bluetooth button and then find the device listed on your phone. It will auto-connect each time it's turned on, and you can pair up to 3 smartphones or tablets. I was able to successfully pair each time it turned on, and music was never interrupted or dropped. I was amazed by the range inside my home too. I was able to place the speaker on one end of my house and stream from the other side of my house without any issue, easily over 40 feet through multiple walls. In fact, I even walked another 10 feet outside my house before the audio dropped. You can also use the speaker to make calls. Music will pause automatically and you could take a call. I found call quality to be great thanks to the noise and echo canceling speakerphone. When it comes to sound quality, I was impressed by the large sound from such a small speaker. This is thanks to the dual passive radiators. Passive radiators are basically speakers without the magnet or electronics. So as the main speaker moves, the internal air pressure caused the radiators to move as if it was a driven speaker. Passive radiators can have the same output as larger speaker enclosures, but in a much smaller size. Definitive Technology has a great explanation video on how the technology works. It's fascinating, so if you want to check out how that works, I'll put a link to the video in the description below. There are two 50mm drivers that are front-facing, each driven by 10 watts. So at normal listening volumes, this thing sounds great. It has nice deep bass, clear mids, and crystal clear highs. As you really crank up the volume though, probably louder than you'd listen to indoors, the highs get a bit harsh. The bass also tops out too. Music with deep bass sounds thin at high levels. There isn't much dynamic range either. And since the drivers are so close to each other, there isn't much in terms of stereo separation. But that's to be expected on any speaker of this size. But this thing can get pretty loud, so it'll perform well outside too. I'm impressed by how nice it sounds though in most situations. Obviously this isn't going to compete with bookshelf speakers, but this gets plenty loud and can easily fill a room. And the passive radiators really make this sound much larger than it actually is. So this speaker is one worth considering. It's versatile enough to use in your living room, bathroom, or at the beach. Overall, it's just a terrific value. For $149 you get a durable, rugged speaker you could use outdoors in almost any weather. It sounds fantastic for its small size, it has a battery life that doesn't quit, and it'll even charge your device. It has a slick, premium feeling design, and it's small enough to take with on day trips or vacations. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and let me know if you have any questions. I respond to every comment. And if you guys like this video, please support my channel by subscribing. Thanks guys.